Okay, let's go and start this baby up. It's gonna be a long one, but it's gonna be a fun one. Laura Mercier highlighters. Well, they're actually translucent loose setting powders, but they are so shimmery that we will be using them as highlighters. It's Honey Star and Celestial Light. They are indeed extremely beautiful and they look gorgeous on the skin. So I will keep actually the darker one, the Honey Star, and I will declutter Celestial Light because it's just a little too light and I can't really use it for anything. So I'm gonna pass it on to friends or family. Next, I have the I Need a Nude Glow by Natasha Denona. This one is a gorgeous highlighter. It's very much reminiscent of Anastasia Beverly Hills and the MAC one that's in here that I also have. But I love this tone on my skin, so I will be keeping this. The Whisper of Guilt, the one that everybody loved. They're pretty much the same color. Maybe the Natasha Denona one is a tiny bit darker, but that's okay. I remember when this came out, it was a limited edition, and then everybody just kind of went goo goo gaga over it, and they brought it back. So it is a beautiful color. It looks beautiful on the skin, and I will be keeping it. I have Victoria Beckham by Estee Lauder. This one is way too dark for me, for sure, but I will keep it because it just has so many memories attached to it. I got it when I just started getting into makeup really hardcore, and my friends, I was in this group where we always talked about makeup. It was just such a fun time in my life, but it is a bit too dark for me, but it looks great on the eyes, on the collarbone, so I will be keeping it for sentimental value. Let's just bring all of these out. The Hollywood Flawless Filter by Charlotte Tilbury. I don't know why I have two of number 3 and number 2. I love these. These look so nice, but I think one of these has to be a little old already. I think it's this one because it's sort of separating. So I'll keep these two and I'll get rid of this one. I have the Trio. It is beautiful and I do use it quite often. I'm especially fond of this color. It's like an iridescent, I don't know if you could see, iridescent color, and this one looks beautiful on the eyes. I love these. I will not be getting rid of this one. Then we have this limited edition Pat McGrath Divine Rose one. Ooh, you could see I dug a little in there. It's a beautiful pinkish goldish one. I do love it, so I will not be getting rid of this one. I will be getting rid of is this monochromatic. It's actually an eyeshadow, but I used it as a highlighter. It is beautiful, but I've had it for so long that I think it's time to let it go. It's developed some heartpan. I must have had it for over 6 years, so I think it's time to let it go. Highlighters that I got. I have this Forever Glow Maximizer from Dior, this iconic Rollaway Glow, and this one by Rare Beauty. I like to use this one on the corner of my eyes as a pop of color. So I just got it recently during the sale. So I will be keeping this one, and it's such a nice, like a bronzy color. I will be keeping it. I will also be keeping the iconic Roller Glow in Champagne Chic. It's very shimmery, but in the center of the eye or in the corner of the eye. It looks beautiful and I love it. I also recently purchased this, so I won't be getting rid of that. And obviously I will be keeping this Dior Glow Forever Glow Maximizer in pink. I'm actually thinking of purchasing the new one. It just looks so pretty on the skin. It's a little light for me right now, but it's perfect when I'm not tanned. But I will be getting the nude one and see how that works for me. I have these two by Chanel and Westman Atelier. This one I got because of Michelle Wang, and it's like a beautiful, let's see if we can do it. Hopefully I'm in frame. I can't really tell. It's a beautiful light pink and it looks so nice how she recommends to use it, which is under the eyes, right on top of the concealer. It just gives like a little bit of a reflection and looks really, really, really pretty. And then the Chanel one is a recent purchase as well. And let's see, hopefully I'm in frame. It's a goldish color. I had the lighter one. I ended up giving it to my daughter a while back. It's such a subtle glow. Doesn't really, it has a bit of glitter, if you could tell. It just looks so elegant on the skin and makes everything just glow from within. I really, really like it. So I'm going to be keeping this as well. We have these two Westman Atelier highlighters, highlighting sticks. What are they called? Light up highlighting sticks in Parla and Nectar. This is super, super pretty. This is Nectar and Parlor. This one is very beautiful. They're both really pretty. I had more, but I ended up giving them to my daughter because they were just like too unicorny for me. But these two I really, really like, and I do use them quite often. You could tell, I don't know if you could tell how much usage it has gotten. Both of them actually have been used a lot. This one actually way more. It's almost done, to be honest. I might repurchase if I use up what I have already. Cream ones. This is another Westman Atelier one. This is a hopefully you don't see my double chin in this one. Super loaded tinted highlighter in Peau de Santé. Sorry, my French is a little bit rusty. It's a beautiful pink and it looks gorgeous on the skin. It's almost, I almost have a pen in this one. I use this quite a lot, so I will be keeping that. And these two Fenty Beauty Diamond Bombs in How Many Carats and Rose Rave. You know, I really like these. This is actually a fresh one. I had one before that I've had for years. It was almost out. I don't know if you could see the shimmer. These look really, really nice on the skin. And if you want to, like, this one I use obviously way more. Just when you want that, like a little bit. Ooh, is this drying out? No, it's right here. When you want a little bit of something, something. It looks really pretty. The glitter in this is so dainty. It looks beautiful. And I will be keeping them. A recent one I got was from RMS Beauty in Prosecco Fizz. Again, this is what I typically go for. The kind of colors I go for. Ooh, I'll put that on top. It's beautiful. I just got it quite recently and I will be keeping it. I told you, my highlighter declutter will not be as brutal as you think. This one I have from Rare Beauty in Accelerate. I got, the reason it's in a box is because the one that I got before this one came completely shattered. So they recently sent me a new one. It's a beautiful color. And I obviously will be keeping that. Clinique Power Pop and Lunar Pop. It's pretty, but it's very subtle. It looks like it might be poppy, but it's extremely subtle. And though I do like a subtle look once in a while, I feel like I have other ones that I love way more than this one, and I could let this one go. What I will be letting go of is this Makeup by Mario Soft Glow highlighter in golden. I don't know, there's just something, I don't know, I don't like the texture of this. It's like cream. Is it cream? Is it not cream? I don't know. I will be letting go of this one. Somebody might get some use out of this. Two highlighters from House Labs. One in, what is this? Rose Quartz, and one in Peach Quartz. I love this formula. I love these highlighters, and I will be keeping both of them. I let go of the MAC blush that is very similar to this one. It's a pinky, it's a highlighter, but I use it as a blush topper, and just the formula on these is so wonderful. I'm honestly obsessed. She did a really good job, and this is just such a pretty peachy color. It looks really nice on my skin tone right now as I'm tanned. I absolutely love these. These will be Anastasia highlighters. This one is actually still in the box, but I do like it. I have two of them. I have the Anastasia Amrezy, obviously. Everybody knows what that looks like. And then I have this one. Now, let's be real. They are the same highlighter. Literally. It's the same color. There is no difference at all. However, Amrezy is staying because it's Amrezy, and we all know everybody loves Amrezy, and this highlighter was the bomb, sort of like Whisper of Guilt. And this one is just so pretty. Look at this packaging. It just feels heavy and luxurious, and I love it. I know it's excessive, but I will be keeping it. We'll be keeping both. This Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Multi Glow. I don't know. It's pretty. I just never. It's kind of like a weird color. The payoff is not that good, so I will be getting rid of this one. It had a pretty overlay, but obviously that's all gone now. I don't know. It just didn't do it for me. I will let go of this one only because I kept Whisper of Guilt. I kept Amrezy. I kept the other Anastasia, and it's the same color as all the rest of them, so I don't need to keep everything. I will be letting this one go. I think I will be letting go of this MAC one. Sorry, you can see the reflection. It's Snow Flush Extra Dimension Skin Finish, and it's like a, I mean, it is very pretty, but it's obviously not a highlighter. It's got green, it's very multi-chrome, green, red, pink, all these beautiful colors. And I keep telling myself that I will wear it as an eyeshadow, I will wear it as a pop of color somewhere, but it just never happens. I never do it. It's very old, so I'm gonna be letting this one go. Soft and gentle, very old school. It's a beautiful, beautiful, subtle highlighter that looks gorgeous on everybody's skin tone. Well, mine and lighter. So I will be keeping this one. Plus, it's very sentimental. It's one of the first highlighters I got from MAC, and I will be keeping this one. Obviously, I will be keeping my Dior Backstage Glow Face Palette in 01 Universal. We could tell I love this one. That color is almost gone. I wish they would release one just this, because it's my most used. It looks so nice on my skin tone. You could see this one's always also reaching pan, because I use it as a pop of color on my inner corner. I use this as a whole lid color. This one, I actually have all of them that came out. But this one is my favorite. So speaking of the rest of them, I think I will be letting go of these two. Only because honestly, I don't use them. They're just taking up space in my makeup vanity, and these almost look like they're the same, but you know, I don't reach for them. They're beautiful colors, but I will be letting these go. Friends and family, friends and family. OG, Anastasia, Beverly Hills, Nicole Guerrero. I've had like 5 of these. I gave them away to friends and family. I bought them as gifts. Gorgeous palette. However, it is so old. I mean, oh, but it just looks so pretty. Look at this. I keep wanting to let it go, but it just, I mean, can we talk about this? Look at this color. Let's look at this color. Oh, come on. No, it's staying. We're keeping it. What I have is this Glow Getter from Unlock Your Beauty, Private Society Cosmetics. I got this because of Tati's video with Scott Barnes. And as pretty as it is, I feel like because I kept the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette and has very similar colors, I will let this one go. I barely ever used it. It is nothing wrong with the quality. The quality is amazing, but I mean, how many highlighting palettes can I keep that are pretty much, I mean, look at this. This one's a little lighter, but still. Next palette I have that I will be keeping is this Hyper MAC Real Glow palette that I've had. Guys, I've had this for years. I can tell you exactly when I got it. I got it from one of my really good friends for my 35th birthday. I am 41 now, so I've had it a long time. However, I am keeping it for sentimental reasons because, I don't know, it's still good. But I will be keeping it. I'm not letting it go, even though it's so old. I am very sentimental. I keep a lot of things that bring good memories back to me. So, last palette I have another backup of this somewhere. I can't find it right now, but it's the Hourglass Ambient Metallic Strobe Lighting Palette. This one is a backup. I couldn't find the original, but I'm obviously keeping this one. I loved it so much, I got like 5 backups. Keeping it! Finally let this one go. It is a Burberry Runway palette in nude gold. Clearly we know it's old. The color is nice and everything, but they don't, can you see it? They don't make this anymore. They don't make Burberry makeup anymore. So, well, actually I'm lying. They do, but they don't make this anymore. This is from their old thing. So I'm gonna let this one go. Romanova Makeup by a Russian makeup artist. I will also let this go. It's too light for me. It's a pretty highlighter, but it's way too light, and I barely ever reach for it, so I will be letting it go. Another palette that I have is from Charlotte Tilbury Bar of Gold palette. Oh my god, do you remember this? Do you remember her Bar of Gold? Oh my god, I hunted that thing like, I can't even tell you. I will be keeping this one, obviously, because again, it's still very good and the colors are beautiful, and hopefully now that I have way less, I can revisit it. So this was like an obscure collection by Estee Lauder. Act 5 Spotlight Highlighter, Illuminator. I don't even know what it's called. They don't make it anymore. I was just like, oh my god, it's so pretty. But honestly, it's okay. The quality on this was just okay. So I never reached for it. It was a limited edition. I'm gonna let it go. This Revlon Skin Lights highlighter is so nice. Mine's a little shaky in here, and it's my favorite tone of highlighter. I don't know, can you see? So I will be keeping it. It's drugstore. It's good to have on hand. Dior Skin Nude Luminizer Summer Dune. Guys, it's just okay. I can't say I love it. It's an okay color. I think I'm gonna let this one go, pass it on to somebody. Hello! Becca highlighter in Pure Pearl. They don't make this anymore. Not even Smashbox has this, but this is such a beautiful, beautiful highlighter, and it looks so beautiful on the skin. I don't know, it doesn't swatch nice, but on the skin, let me tell you, it just looks amazing. And you know, this is the, I think, the only Becca thing I have left. Sad to see it go, it went, but this is one I am keeping. The McGrath one, the Pat McGrath Skin Finish Sublime Skin Highlighter in Lunar Nude. Everything is nude, 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 nude. Beautiful highlighter. I'm not sure part of which collection it was, but I will be keeping it. Okay, 3 more before I get into my collections, and then bronzers. I have this JLo Jennifer Lopez Living the Highlight loose highlighter. It's gorgeous, and I use it on my skin. It just looks super beautiful. I don't really use it on my face, but I put it all over when I want my body to glow. So I will be keeping this one. This one is a Clinique Cheek Pop highlighter in like one of their Lunar New Year celebration highlighters, but it's from my year. Oh no, this isn't from my year. I thought I bought one. Well, anyway, it's a bowl. I was born in the year of the piggy, but this is a bowl and it's so pretty, and I think I'm gonna keep it. Is this Marabella Swirling Pearl Mineral Highlight Powder. It's okay. It's all right. Nothing special. I can let it go. I won't feel bad. And it's my Tom Ford highlighters. Love these babies. Sorry, you could see everything. So I have 3. I think this one is my, yeah, I have 3. So this one is from like their old collection from years ago. Sheer Highlighting Duo in Reflect Lights. Beautiful. I've tried to get rid of this many times. I could not. It's staying. It's not going anywhere. We have Moonlight, and I've actually gotten the new version of it. So this is my older version. I use it quite often. And this is the... Are they different? Let's see. They're a little bit different, but I am keeping both because I use this one and I will use this one. So that's that. And then we have this darker one. It's actually a blush and a highlighter. The blush is all right, to be honest with you. It's a little too dark for me and not a color I use, but the highlighter is gorgeous. So I use it as more as a highlighter. That's why it's in my highlighter bin. We'll be keeping it. My collection of Chanel highlighters. I used to be an avid collector of these. I have stopped in recent years when they just started releasing everything that's the same. You see the ring light? We'll start with the sticks. I have a Dragé and Mermaid. Mermaid I got recently, so obviously I will be keeping. And I will be keeping this. I use this one the same as I used the Westman Atelier liquid one under my eyes. It was also actually, I don't remember who gave me that idea, but it makes it look really, really pretty. So I will be keeping these, obviously, haha. Now let's quickly go through these. They're from many different collections over the years. I will be keeping all of them. And that is that, my friends. Chanel, Please Lumiere, Poudre Lumiere. I don't even know their names, but you'll know the collections of these. Look at this mess. Ooh. Okay, this one is that double pen one. It's a little on the green side, but I loves it and I'm keeping it. I think this one is Camila de Chanel. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I won't swatch all of these, don't want to bore you, but this one is, it had the CCs. I've used this one the most. It is a pretty color. Doesn't have a name really. Two more. Camila de Plumes. Ooh, this was the first one that I got, I believe. Yes, I got this at an airport duty-free shop. I was so shocked that they had this. Then it became so popular and nobody could find it anywhere. It's just, I never use it because it's just such a, like a light greenish something. It looks weird on the face, but I'm still keeping it because I love it. And it was my first one, and this is where, from this one is where the obsession started. And last but not least, from highlighters, I have another Camila Rev de Camellia. Very pretty. I barely use these. I'm not gonna say that like Chanel highlighters are the best, but I'm keeping them and I'm using them and I love them. Okay, let's move on to bronzers. I have 4 cream bronzers. Actually, I think maybe 5. And I use all of them. So I will be keeping all of them. This one, I completely used up the other one that I had of this. So I just recently repurchased it and I'm waiting for the other ones to run out to start using it. It's the Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate in Intensity 1. Like I said, I've already used up one of these. I might get the darker one because I think this might just be a little bit too light for me, but I will see because I do have these two from Charlotte Tilbury, and they are the Contour One Sticks. One is in, oh boy, medium deep and fair medium. This one, the fair medium, is just a little, I don't know, I have to use it on my face. Is it me, or did these become like super fast drying on the face? I remember they were just so easy to blend out before, and then I repurchased these when I ran out of the other ones, and they're just dry up so fast on the face that I can't even have enough time to blend them out properly. And sometimes if I'm not quick enough, it just becomes very patchy. So I don't know, I'm gonna give this a few more goes, and if it's the same, I think I'm just gonna get rid of them and just use up my Tom Ford one. This NARS Laguna Sunkissed Bronze Cream Bronzer I clearly love because it's almost done. Once I use it up, I will repurchase this because this is my most go-to one. And the last one that I love is this Merit Stick. I clearly use it. This one I use on my, I just want something a little bit on my face, not too much. It's a little light for me right now, but I will use it up because these do go bad. I had the highlighting stick from them and I've had it maybe for 2 months, and I opened it up and it just reeked. So they are natural. They go bad fast. Last but not least, I have this Drunk Elephant bronzing drops. It's a really nice product, and when I was lighter, I used it as a bronzer, but now I just mix it with my lighter foundations and it looks really nice on the skin. Okay, so out of 10 bronzers, I will be keeping 7, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, I'm sorry, I apologize. I had 13 bronzers, so I will be keeping 10 and I will be getting rid of 3. Little correction, I just added 2 more bronzers that I will be keeping to the overall total, but my highlighter collection was, Declutter was really good. I got rid of 16 altogether, and I'm left with 46 out of 62. I think I did pretty well because I didn't think I was gonna get rid of any. these will go to a good home. My daughter, my friends and family, or the ones that are old like this one will be going into the garbaggio. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to filming my next one, which will be eye products, eyeshadow palettes, single eyeshadows, shimmers, glitters, and all that fun stuff. I will see you in the next one. Bye.